Witchy Mom here. Thanks for joining me. This is my first video on the tube, as people call it. I guess nobody really calls it that. I guess I just made it up. Anyway, don't worry about that. Welcome to me. I am a 32-year-old woman who who is from Delaware. I know Delaware, right? What is that? We are a state. I guarantee you. We are on the United States map. We're right on the East Coast. That little kind of bootish thing. That's us. You go through it. Don't sneeze because you'll miss us. I am a mom. I have two wonderful children. I have a 14-year-old daughter and a 5-year-old son. My daughter is going to be going to high school next year. OMG, a high schooler. Believe me, the hormones are already there. And like I said, I have a 5-year-old. He's in kindergarten. He is cute but stubborn. And I have a wonderful husband, who can sometimes be my third child. All us women, we know that, right? So let's get down to business. Witchy mom. Why do I call myself that? Well, I'm a mom and I'm a witch. So hence the name, Witchy Mom. My videos are going to be about being a mom, being a wife, being a witch, and maybe everything in between. I'm kind of recording in my husband's office right now. It's supposed to be our office, but it's his office, not mine. You can probably tell because right over here is some comics hanging on the wall. It's not painted or done anything. I will eventually be filming in my room. But right now it's a mess because it's getting kind of redone. So that's not going to work. So we're going to be doing it in here until then. A little bit about myself. I started my witchy journey in about September. I do not know everything. I'm still learning. I'm not going to claim I know everything. As far as what kind of witchy calling, like Wiccan or pagan, I am what is called a Christian witch, or a Christo witch, or Christo pagan. But I'm a Christian witch. A lot of Christians are like, ew, you're going to hell because it's witchcraft. And then you also get it from the sides of people on the witch community. You can't be a Christian witch. Doesn't make any sense. Blah blah blah. All I can say is, if you are any of those people and you're watching this video, don't. Okay, because I'm not gonna read the negativity. It's just not cool. You don't like it, don't watch it. Don't recommend it. Okay, I'm not here for you. I'm here for everybody else. That's all I'm gonna say about that. How I got started. Well, I grew up Methodist. My family was never super, super religious. I had a best friend who went to Sunday school a lot when she was younger, and I'd stay the night with her a lot. So when she went, I went. And I never had any problems going to church and liked it. I joined youth group. I went on youth group trips. Then I moved to Delaware, and I didn't really get that same kind of vibe from any of the other churches I went to. Not saying that there was, I was just a teen at that time, and I was like a sourpuss, and I hate everything. But I've always been drawn to the more supernatural side. I always felt that there was more than just going to work, living. There's just more. Spiritually, it's something that you feel. Nature-wise, and just magic, just magic, man, just magic. Now, wanting to know how I do that, well, I do spells just like everybody else. Spells, sometimes I'll call them prayers, because they're kind of interchangeable to me. A spell is either you wanting to get closer to the God that you worship, or a spell can be an outcome that you want, right, from your God, something that you're asking for help with. prayer is the same thing. You're praying sometimes to get closer to your God, and sometimes you're praying because you need help. Same thing. I work with herbs. I work with candles, not magic or cord magic. I just started getting into um, things of that nature. Like I said, I'm still learning. If any of you have any recommendations on books, I don't just, there's really not that many Christian books. I have read some as far as Christian witch books, but I do read, any kind of witchcraft book, Wiccan and all kinds of things. You have to learn. You have to learn. And those books have a lot of help in it as far as spell work and everything of that nature. When I do my work and my witchcraft, I pray to God. I pray to Jesus, and occasionally I'll ask if He can send His archangels to help out on certain things. My husband is a chaos magician. Don't ask me what it actually means, because for a long time he was a pagan, and he came across the chaos magician path, fell in love with it, and he's been doing that since probably July. I still don't completely understand it. I'm not going to pretend to. But maybe I'll have him on as a guest one day and we'll talk about it. Him and I don't always see eye to eye, but we don't really argue about it. I'm letting him enjoy his path and he lets me enjoy my path. But it's nice to be able to talk to someone about, just different things. It's just nice. And so we do have that support for one another. I do belong to some groups on Facebook who are great. I have a mentor who's great. And so, yeah. So that's a little bit about the witchy part. And like I said, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and so there it is. That's pretty much about me. And what you can expect out of my channel. So subscribe. You want to subscribe to my channel. Ooh, I'm just kidding. That's not going to work. But I'm going to try to upload photos on Thursdays and Mondays to get started. And going to cook up some ideas about what I can do for next one. I have some things written down, but I don't want to tell you quite yet. And just thanks for watching, and thanks for being part of my world. And subscribe. Thank you.